Do you feel frustrated because you are racing, you're trying so hard, but finish line keeps moving? No matter how hard you push, you keep falling short, especially when you are trying your very hardest to find peace, clarity, or success. Now, opposite to common belief, the real reason often has nothing to do with your efforts. The actual reason is what is working against you beneath the surface in your subconscious mind. Today, I will share the powerful insights inspired by new and old researches on this topic of why most of the people don't succeed even if they are pushing themselves every day. They're trying so hard and doing everything they know. I will also teach you how to reset the dysfunctional patterns of subconscious mind, which are one of the biggest reason behind your struggles. If you are new here, hello and welcome everyone. My name is Ria and I am a certified mental health professional. I am very passionate about helping you overcome mental and emotional health issues. And I primarily focus on neuroscience based information, tips, techniques, and skills that anyone can easily practice in their daily life. My goal is to break all myths, stigma, misunderstandings, and fears around trauma and mental health issues. So let us dive in today's topic. One of the facts to understand about today's topic is you cannot create something new while staying the same person who created the problem. That means you cannot have new results with an old software, and that old software is your own mind. That's the reason, no matter how strong is your willpower, your heart, your intentions, desires, or money you are putting into it, you are still stuck in the old loops subconsciously. Why? Because that old software keeps relaunching the same old code over and over. Humans are creatures of habit. We automatically live in the repeat mode due to this repeat of old subconscious programming. Imagine your life is a movie and the subconscious mind is the looped scene that plays before the main show starts. Now, even if you write brand new scenes, which is like goals, new habits, etc., the looped scene comes before the new movie and pull you back to safe territory. That's the reason you thought of doing many things and you know they are the right thing to do, right action, and they are also required investment towards your goal, but you often change your mind or you talk yourself out of it by creating excuses. You start thinking backwards instead of being action oriented and believing that you can manifest your desired result. Studies discovered that by age 35, about 95% of our behavior is unconscious programming. Our habits, fears, memories, and everything has a reference file from the past. Since our fear brain is survival oriented, it only shows files with negative results. Sometimes those files are coming from person's own life, and sometimes they are saved in your software from watching other people. So your subconscious from watching others is telling you So your mind may say, ABC did not work for X, and you cannot ignore that, don't do it. Or your fear brain may say, oh, I don't know if anyone will take this kind of risk, don't do this, you don't know how it's gonna go. Basically, it will keep you in your safe zone, a known path, which is so painful, but at least it is familiar. If you don't rewrite that beginning scene, every new choice gets overshadowed by the old programming. That's the reason people buy courses and programs but often leave it without completing or even absorbing the content. Forget about taking action on that. That's the reason people drop out from their regular counseling as well, even if they know they have not achieved the result yet. How do you change this old programming? Well, educate yourself. That's the beginning point. Then, fastest way is work with a specialist. Otherwise, at least educate yourself every day through other resources. It can be a book, audiobook, podcast, YouTube video, blogs, or observing any role model you want to learn from. You have to accept and commit yourself to your goal. Willpower and motivation are temporary and mood oriented. You need a solid structure, daily practices, a blueprint of your new path. And this new path is going to require new habits, which are going to feel uncomfortable, at least maybe for a month. It can be less if you fall in love with your practice. And that's how you create a new neuro pathway and come out from old programming. This is one of the way. By the way, if you are looking to learn and practice neuroscience-based techniques, methods, and all several ways, including mindset, all in one place to practice at home, you are welcome to buy my books, Heal Your Inner Child and Growth Mindset Blueprint. It's available on Amazon. Heal Your Inner Child is full of methods to help you heal from childhood trauma and different impacts of trauma. And Growth Mindset Blueprint book is for those who have processed their traumas and now they need help with building their best version. So link is there in the description box below. Both of the books are receiving great reviews and people are finding it practically helpful. So no harm in trying, give it a shot. If you are not a book person, buy the audio version which you can listen when you are working, doing other things. So besides doing chores, you can listen to audiobook and you can also choose from so many practices which one is easy and comfortable for you at this stage. So this is like building a new habit, learning from a book. Let us move on. Now, second fact to train your subconscious mind is you must believe in the process and trust that your goal is achievable. You have to really trust that it is possible and you are worthy of having it. All of this may seem very straightforward, but both of these beliefs, they are actually very hard to get rid of. It is very common that people underestimate themselves, and despite of several success stories around the world, they also do not trust that they can have what they want. Now, to build this trust, again, keep educating yourself, make yourself aware, challenge yourself, read success stories, and try to replace fear with rational thinking. It's really important to have an emotional connection, passion, and excitement for your goal. Emotion is the real currency that subconscious mind accepts. So try to imagine your success even if it feels fake right now. Ask yourself how my life would be if I have it. Question yourself, why do I believe I cannot have it? You may need to go back and forth about your beliefs, fears, plan, and rationality. All of that is again very uncomfortable and scary too, which is why you need a professional helper to bring you back on track every time you are falling off. In my private one-on-one sessions, I create treatment plan as per your life experiences, your needs, limitations, knowledge, goals, and as per your personality. A customized approach which takes care of each mental block whenever it shows up due to your own old software. But even if you are not ready for a professional helper yet, keep working on it. Don't let your dreams die. At some point, you will really value your goal and you will do everything in alignment to your goals. You will save and invest money towards fastest step. You will be ready. You will change your lifestyle to be a different you. And all of that will come from your heart. Not pushing, no frustration, no pressure, no self-criticism. I hope you are finding this video helpful. If yes, it would make sense to like, subscribe and share so that you could continue receiving my videos without looking for them, and it could be helpful for others too because you don't know what they don't know. Now, third fact to understand is change your level of mind by changing your energy. You can't change a problem from the same level of mind that created it. You must rise in energy. Shift your emotional state before you can see new solutions. So it's like cooking popcorn. You can't just stick and drop a corn in a cold pan and expect it to turn into popcorn. Well, you need to raise energy to transform that corn seed into an eatable popcorn. One of my clients had anxiety and depression because she was repetitively failing in interviews. Her subconscious was playing the same old video clip in her head every time. Each negative experience was contributing to next failure. She was doing rational work of positive thinking and bombarding herself with toxic positivity without addressing the underneath issue. When she worked with me, she and I addressed her subconscious patterns, lifelong embedded deep fears, insecurities, and lack of trust. Among many other practices for her, I also added gratitude meditation in her treatment plan. Gratitude shifted her energy from anxious to centered. That shift changed her questions, her tone, and eventually her outcomes. All of this may sound simple, but it's all deep inner work because quite often transformation requires complete change from younger years. And since this person is doing it first time, so it is unknown and uncertain, and that's why working with a professional helper guarantees the success. They have done it many times, they are doing it every day, and it has worked for everyone else. So it will work for them too. Now the question is, how committed you are? How ready you are to transform? A great philosopher has said, which I often remind to myself too, that there are only two types of people in this world. One is complainer and other one is doer. Complainer will only complain and will always run away from owning the responsibility of their real actions. On the other hand, doer will simply commit and do it. Doer is action oriented. They have clarity of their own weaknesses, but they also have trust in the process, therapeutic process, transformation process. So when the fear brain old programming shows up this time, ask yourself how badly I want it. Do I really want it, or I'm still at the stage of wishful thinking? Being at the stage of wishful thinking is not bad or wrong. It's a starting point. Stay there. Keep making yourself aware of science. And one day you will find that you are ready to commit and do whatever it takes to be a new you. So today we talk about how to break old and negative subconscious programming. To summarize it, first fact was understanding the subconscious loops, which is like playing the old music repeatedly while you actually want to listen to a new song. Second fact was emotions matter because subconscious only acts on feelings and trust, not just your ideas and desires alone. Third fact was energy must be shifted first. Before the mind sees new possibility, you have to make yourself go at higher level. Now, hope you have clarity that trying hard is not that much important, but changing your old identity, old habits, old beliefs, and many other programming, it would require shifting the vision, shifting your energy, shifting your identity, and then you are building new. You will be able to build the new one. You have to let go the old foundation. So when we don't do that, old programming shows up by default, and it's gonna show up whether you invite it or not. That's why releasing, processing, and converting the old programming is a customized and science-based process. Thank you for being here. Share your thoughts. I would love to hear about them. I will talk to you in my next video. Bye for now.